Smaller, lighter, and faster. This is what's happening in the imaging world here on Earth, like with drone technology. But one tech firm here in San Francisco is going even higher into orbit with a fleet of tiny satellites. Smart investors are profiting by looking down on the Earth with their eyes above the skies.
3, 2, 1.
Watch this. They're called doves, shot out from the International Space Station. And they're small, less than a foot long, but their telescope cameras are powerful. This is what we get. High-resolution photos of anything on the Earth's surface, from West Texas oil fields to Chinese power plants in Xinjiang and Argentine lithium mines, typically downloadable in 1 to 2 hours. It's all based here, Planet Labs. Will Marshall is CEO.
Over here we've got our mission control area. Over here we actually design the satellites on the computers here. We actually build and construct them downstairs.
Everything is done in-house. 13 iterations of the Dove built here since 2013.
This is the real deal.
The real deal. And so the front 2/3 of that is an optic, so it's the telescope that looks down at the ground, so it actually flies with that pointed
This way.
down.
So it's going like this.
Correct.
Solar panels tested here power each Dove. Each has a radio in the front, wings that unfurl in orbit, and durability.
Having to survive a 200G shock load, which is equivalent of dropping our satellite from here onto a marble floor.
And compared to NASA's hulking satellites, they're cheaper.
Hundreds to thousands of times less than the satellites that are up there today.
That makes Planet Labs photos accessible and affordable. It's business intelligence, and investors can profit.
If they are a hedge fund in New York, we can help them because we can track the output from all the soy fields every single day around the world.
You can also see right in here.
Robert Simon is Planet Labs' last pair of eyes before an image goes public. This one just came in.
Of the Mekong River in Cambodia, where there's been some recent flooding.
It's now very brown versus like the bluish
Yes.
water just now.
Right, so green-blue water like you would expect a clear river to be. And then you had extensive rainfall upstream, so you have a baseline for a comparison.
Simon's favorite comparison is this, from Brazilian sugarcane fields 24 hours apart.
Before it can be harvested, you need to burn the sugarcane. That actually happened the day after that original image was taken. So one of the things that we can do with this imagery that's acquired every day, which is really unprecedented, is get a very fine-grained picture of changes that are occurring.
It's watching this daily change that's valuable to investors, whether in agriculture, commodities, or transport. To date, Planet Labs has partnered up with more than a dozen companies that uses its images. Some secret, some not. Like
Companies in the agricultural space, such as Wilbur Ellis and Woolpert. We have companies signed on mainly in 3 verticals. One is consumer mapping, another is agriculture, and another is resellers.
Falcon has cleared the tower.
But it hasn't been smooth sailing. On June 28th, Planet Labs lost 8 Doves when the SpaceX Falcon 9 exploded over Cape Canaveral.
And we have liftoff.
Exactly 8 months earlier,
Got main engines at 108%.
another disaster. An Antares rocket over Wallops Island, Virginia. 26 Doves lost.
Part of the challenge in this industry is dealing with the risk of launch. Our strategy is to put satellites on lots of different people's launch vehicles from lots of different countries, and then the chances of them all not working are really, really low.
Despite the risks, support has been strong. Since its 2010 founding, Planet Labs has received more than $180 million in venture capital over 3 rounds. Draper Fisher Jerviston, lead investor in SpaceX and Tesla, led Series A. Russian billionaire Yuri Milner led Series B. Data Collective, which loves big data, led Series C. Now, Planet Labs' focus is delivering on its imaging contracts. By the end of 2016, it wants 150 Doves taking photos from orbit, the largest constellation of Earth imaging satellites in human history, each a shoebox-sized eye in the sky.